Hello, good morning students. I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. I also hope you are well prepared for the today's class. So according to timetable, today is Friday. Let's continue our class. So before we move further, let's recall what we have learned in the earlier class. We have learned about the difference between the mass and the weight. So here in our today's class, today's topic is free fall. So as our topic is free fall. Again, fall. What does fall? Means object comes down towards the earth. So again with a simple activity, when I am dropping this ball, it comes towards the earth. So each and every object, when we are dropping from a certain height, it comes towards the center of the earth. It attracts towards the earth. Why, students? You have learned in the earlier classes. Yes, due to the gravitational force, Earth's gravity, it pulls towards itself. So here, one question for you. When the object is in our hand, when an object, this is ball, it is in your hand. So what are the forces acting on this ball? Think over it. What are the forces? We have learned earlier also. Yes, when I am holding this ball, muscular force is there. From the earth, gravitational force is there. And there are multiple forces which is acting on this ball. So here, when I am holding this ball, muscular force is there and it is balanced by the earth's gravitational force. So it is at rest. As soon as we release the ball, what happens? As soon as we release the ball, the muscular force detaches and the only force which is acting on this ball is the gravitational force. So the ball comes down. Is that clear? So this is very simple activity. You have to perform it at your home also for understanding the concept just when you open the video. So make an habit of doing these simple activities. These materials are all available at your homes. So let's see one more activity. This is bottle. In this bottle, near the base of the bottle, one hole is there. Not to do much more, only you have to make a small hole near the base of the bottle. And I am filling water in this bottle. Observe the activity carefully, students. So, what is visible? So, see students, again observe it carefully. What is there? As soon as I am holding this bottle, which is filled of water, and we see the water stream comes out of this hole. So my question is there, students, for you. Which are the forces? Which are the forces acting on this stream? Think over it. Yes, gravitational force. So, one another question. why this water stream comes out. Second question is why the water stream comes out. Think. Yes, there is a small opening. Because of this, the water stream is visible, and due to the Earth's gravitational, it falls downwards. Now see what I am doing. I am dropping this bottle from a certain height. Observe the stream of water. What happens to the stream of water? In this video, if you are not able to see properly, you do this activity at your home for better understanding the concept of free fall. What happens? The water stream stops. What happens, students? The water stream stops coming out when we are dropping from a certain height. The water stream stops. Again I am saying, if it is not visible properly in the video, you do it at your home for the better understanding. So here students, what happens? When we fall this bottle filled with water from a certain height, here both the water and this bottle, it comes with the same speed, means same acceleration. So the water stream stops, and the only force which is acting on this water stream is the gravitational force, like in this ball. So when I am holding, muscular force is there and multiple forces are acting over it. We have seen in the earlier classes. So here both they came with the same speed. So the water stream stops coming. So here students, as we have learned from this activity, see it in this board, the force of gravity due to the earth acts on every object. So in this activity I have told, when we are holding this, only the ball experiences the muscular force and its position is rest, and which is acting in the opposite direction of the gravitational force. Once we release the ball from a height or the bottle from a height, the only force act is the gravitational force. So here the only force that acts on it is the gravitational force of the earth, and the ball or the bottle come under its influence. So whenever an object moves under the influence of the force of gravity alone, it is called the free falling object. So thus the released ball is in a free fall. So here in free fall, what happens? The initial velocity of the object is 0 and goes on increasing due to the acceleration due to gravity of the earth. So during the free fall, the frictional force due, so here the only force acts is the gravitational force of the earth. So actually this free fall is possible only in vacuum, but here for a free falling object, the velocity on reaching the earth and the time taken can be calculated by using the Newton's equation of motion, which we have learned in the 9th class. What is this? V is equal to u plus at, s is equal to ut plus half at square, and v square is equal to u square plus 2as. So with the help of these equations, we can calculate easily. So here the initial velocity means the value of u is 0 and acceleration is equal to small g. So here substitute this value, we get v is equal to gt. In second equation, s is equal to ut plus half at square. So we get s is equal to half gt square, and in third equation v square is equal to u square plus 2as. Again substitute the values, u is equal to 0 and a is equal to g. So v square is equal to 2gs. So here we get the three equations. It can be easily calculated by using the Newton's laws of Newton's law of equations of motion. So let's continue further. What happened, students? In the earlier class, we have seen what we have seen, students. We have taken these two balls and we are dropping it from a certain height. Their masses are different. When we are dropping these two balls, see carefully what happens. Both these objects, it comes towards the earth at the same time. However, their masses are different. Is that clear? So, in the yesterday's video, what we have learned, because the same acceleration is there for these two balls, whether their masses are different. However, their masses are different. So, what happened, students? Here, in 1519, the Italian city of Pisa, Galileo performed an experiment. He dropped two spheres of different masses from the leaning tower of Pisa to demonstrate that both the spheres reached the ground at the same time. This experiment we have seen with the help of these two balls having the different masses, that these two objects reaches at the earth at the same time. Here also, let's see one more activity. Now we have taken a ball and a small piece of paper. Now observe what happens. Which comes first? Observe once more. Ball comes first. Why? Think over it. And this piece of paper, it requires some time to reach the earth's surface. Why? What are the forces acting on this piece of paper? And what are the forces acting on this ball? So here you think and write in your notebooks, and after that you can tell it from it. So here the piece of paper, it experiences a buoyant force, a frictional force, which is exerted by the air. So it takes a little bit time and it moves slowly, then it comes down. So it takes more time to reach the earth's surface. But this force is very negligible for this ball. So it comes first. So the buoyant force, frictional force, whatever is there, it is very less in comparison to the weight of this ball. So students, scientists also performed this experiment with the help of this feather and a heavy ball. They dropped at the same from the same height these two objects. In place of paper, they have taken feather and a heavy ball. So there also the same result. It requires time, but as they do experimentation more and more, they proved that the feather and the ball, they reached at the earth's surface at the same time. So the recent scientists performed and proved this activity. Is that clear? So here we have learned about the free fall. So here, for calculating the motion of an object thrown upwards, the acceleration is negative in the direction opposite to the velocity, and it's taken to be minus g. The magnitude of g is same, but the velocity of the object decreases because of this negative acceleration. So the moon and the artificial satellites are moving only under the influence of the gravitational field of the earth. Thus, they are in the free fall. They are having the velocity. So the value of g is same for all objects at the given place on the earth. Thus, any objects having their masses different when dropped from the same height and falling freely will reach the earth at the same time. Just we have seen in this activity. So students, I hope you all understood this activity, and in the last video also and in this videos, these notes are not visible to you. So as I have told in the earlier videos that I will post these notes all in the class groups, so you can easily see and write it down in your notebooks. So students, it's a time to end the class. Thank you students. Thank you. We will meet in the next class.